Okay. I know you guys probably expected another Japanese toy review, or well, this actually kind of is, but throwing off the white balance. This is probably going to be a one-part episode. Mostly because these were on clearance, so I picked up 4 of them. These are Monsunos. I only know the name of one of them. I forgot. I left the cards in my mother's. I went with my mother. I left the cards in my mother's purse because I didn't want to lose them. So yeah, that's that. This isn't the one I know the name of, but it's a crow. And somebody can tell me later how to get these things to shoot out, because I don't know how to do it. So one thing about these is when I first saw them towards the end of the Bakugan run, I thought they were Bakugan. The packaging was a little bit similar. I don't know where the packaging went, so that's not going to be showed off. Their gimmick is sort of similar, except they shoot out of these little capsules called cores. And up until today, I didn't even know there was a show for them. I just thought they were a gimmick toy. So yeah, they're little pocket-sized monsters. And like Bakugan, they have power levels. This one's on the wing here. It has a power level of 10, so I don't know if that's good, bad, or otherwise. They don't have magnets, and they're like a combination of Bakugan and Transformers, because you actually have to transform them to put them inside the core. The core is spring-loaded, but I have no idea how to get them to shoot out. I'll demonstrate how I get them to come out, which is probably very damaging to the core. But on the core, there's a little switch right here that locks them in place or unlocks them, which I'm assuming is for the game. But yeah, this one's a crow. Its articulation is on the spikes on the back, the pieces on the tail, the legs move back and forth, and so do the feet, as well as the head. And there are actually 4 spikes that move, but the spikes are actually kind of, they're both independent and dependent on each other, if that makes any sense. The 2 in the back here, they are dependent on each other for when you fold it back up to put it in the core, and so are these 2 on top. And then the other articulation is the head can move a little bit, and like this. I don't know how well you can see that. And so are these wings, which moves back and forth and up and down, as well as these wings back here. These ones are movable on their own, but these are spring-loaded. So to get them back into the capsule, you fold these up. Both the spikes go in separate directions. Hang on. Yes, that helps just a little bit. There we go. I actually just found the packaging, so so this one is called Air Chopper, and to fold him up, or it, you take the legs and fold them back, and then fold the feet up like that. We've already done the spikes. You have to fold the little peg here back down over the legs, because this peg is what holds it inside the core. Then you fold the wings up, the bottom wings, like that. and then that, and then these actually fold up over the head, and then the back spikes fold down more. Now you have to hold the wings down, otherwise they spring back open. So you fold them up, you fold them forward, and then over the head, and then you take the core, after you fold it right, sorry, I just got these today, so I'm still a little new to them. I haven't really transformed them all that much. You push them in until you hear a click, and if they can stand up straight with no wobbles, you got them in there right. So the next one is, that's how I get them out, is Sky Shift. I'll have to look again. You open up his bottom leg things like that, and then you fold in the peg, and then fan out all of his extra wings, and he's also got a power level of 10. Then you fold both sets of heads down, and then the first heads down, and Sky Sight. His name is Sky Sight. All 4 heads are articulated. As far as I've found out so far, none of these have, and I'm talking about both Sky Sight and Air Chopper, none of their mouths move. I don't know about Black Bullet and Venomelion, so we'll find that out when we get to it. Yeah, so this is pretty much all they do. There's a battlefield. I don't know the actual rules. The rules of the game come in each of the packages, just like the Bakugans did. Doesn't he look like Hydronoid? That's why I picked him up in the first place, because he looked like Hydronoid. I don't know the significance between the colors. I picked up all black ones, but I saw a white one and a blue one, and a dark gray one that looked like the white one. I don't know what, these are probably all the only ones I'm going to get. But he looks like a Hydra, and I'm guessing these are all wings. I may pick up the show, I don't know. But yeah, all 4 heads are articulated. These wings, one wing flap on each set of wings is articulated, and the bottom tails, I guess, are articulated. But I don't really know how they're supposed to go, because like I keep saying, I just picked this up today. To transform it back, you fold all the heads back up so they're straight up and down, like that. You open up this peg first, before you close off these, because otherwise you won't be able to get it out. Fold up both of these, and then push it back in until you hear it click, and there you go. So next up is Black Bullet, which makes absolutely no sense why he's called Black Bullet, because he's got more white on him than black. So what you need to do, he's got 20 points, so I don't know, so he could probably beat all the other ones. Yeah, his mouth doesn't move either, and yeah, like I said, he's got far more white on him than black. Or it could be equal, I don't really know. Just like with Air Chopper, these 2 wings here are spring-loaded, but these two are spring-loaded, but these 2 down here are not. They're actually on their own. I don't know if it's a hinge or what it is, but it's on its own like peg, but it's strapped in so it can't go anywhere. And the leg, or the tail, has 4 points of articulation on it. One here that only goes up when it's down, when it's all the way extended, and one here that barely moves down. But most of these is for transformation. He's got yellow eyes and a yellow stripe across the sides and top of his middle section. So, yeah. So to transform him back, you fold these extra wing flaps in. You close up. You fold the head back, so that the tail can go onto his chin and kind of lock his head into place. You close up the top wings and then the bottom wings, and then peg first. Okay. Messed up. Okay, I guess that's how it's supposed to go. You get the head a little bit to the side of the and it's backwards, of course. Of course he's backwards. You get the head a little bit to the side of the tail, and then that was Black Bullet. That's 3 out of the 4. And then we get Venomelion, which I'm gonna assume is Venom Chameleon. So if this is a chameleon, then that's how he's supposed to go with his tail. His tail pointed in a curve, and then yeah, his tongue will automatically come out. I was actually looking for one that looked like a black lion, but I couldn't find I couldn't find that one. Yeah, he looks like a pretty good chameleon. His tail, I'm guessing, is supposed to go round like that because a chameleon's tail. If you've seen Pokemon and you've seen Kecleon, he's a chameleon and his tail is in a spiral like Poliwag, Poliwhirl, and Poliwrath's belly. But this isn't Pokemon, is it? This one actually has the most paint details of any of the 4 I've bought, because he's got yellow stripes along his sides, red dots on his belly, his face has his eyes painted, the tip and bottom bit of his tail is painted, and his tongue is painted. All of these are in red, except for the stripes. And I think I might be wrong, because I'm partially colorblind with dark reds and light browns and such like that. And even the peg that goes back into the core is painted. I would show you the cores individually, but my camera kind of sucks. So I wouldn't be able to show you the exact colors, and with the light balance in here being as bad as it is, I can't do it anyway. So what you want to do is you want to fold the back feet up against his back knees, and then fold his front legs back around, kind of like how Gao Lion or Wild Force Red Lion transformed into his torso mode for the Megazord. And then you fold the feet up a little bit because they're spring-loaded too, so that you can fit him right back inside here, and there you go. That is my 4 Monsunos. I have cards, I don't know what they do, but they're my mother's purse. So each of them have this S or 5 inside of like a shield and a lightning bolt on top of them. I don't know how well you can see that. Probably not very well. I don't know what that means. And each of the cores, even though they're the same coloration of black, they're all slightly different. They also have, well, I already told you about the lock. So let me just get these. Also, the locks are facing forward, so that I can give you some semblance of what's different, what the differences are. Oops, get back up in there. Get back up in there. Okay. Venomelion and Black Bullet came in a double pack, and Air Chomper and Sky Sight came in single packs on their own. So these two cost me, Sky Sight and Air Chomper cost me $3 a piece because they were on clearance. They were reduced from their original price to $6 plus an extra 50% off all clearance items. And the double pack was reduced from its original price down to $11, so I got those two for $5.50 total. So is it worth the price? I don't know exactly what the original price was because all the stickers were covered up with reduced stickers that said $6 or $11. I know they have a ton of other accessories, which I probably won't be picking up. One is a glove, obviously meant for children, that has a laser sight on it, so it's easier to throw. And another is like a handheld launcher. Once again, similar to the handheld cylindrical Bakugan launchers that have the curve on them. And then they have arenas. I believe there's card packs. I don't know. I didn't see any. Of course, I was in the toy aisle, not the card aisle. And that's about all I saw. They had a ton of single packs and a ton of double packs. So, yeah, that's... yeah, I got these at Kmart, so I don't know. Actually, the original reason funny story is when I went into Kmart, I was actually looking for the Gosei Morpher, because I was going to pick that up, seeing as I just got a nice big shipment of Dice O cards, because if you know me and you know my channel, you know a big thing for me is cards. Yeah, I'm just going to stop there and give you a quick vlog of my new cards, because otherwise this is completely taking away from the point of this video, which is Monsunos. So, this has been Dark Silver Hedgehog on YouTube, Common Ranger on Twitter, and I will be starting up my Common Ranger gaming channel once again shortly. I have to get some more footage taken, and yeah. So, this has been Dark Silver Hedgehog signing off. Goodbye.